Just want to make sure I got chat and everything done. All right. Hey guys, it's Rebecca Oberstadt. For those of you that don't know who I am, and yes, I'm wearing a Christmas shirt. I reached in a drawer last night to get clothes for a shower, and this was a t-shirt I pulled out. I didn't even know what it was because it was inside out when it was folded up, so I put it on at like 10 o'clock last night, 10:30 last night, something like that. I don't really care. It's comfortable. It's a big baggy t-shirt, and it's got Santa pooping in a chimney, so it's great. I have so much stuff all over the place in here. It's not even funny. I have a surprise unboxing. Oh, I'm missing a box. Maybe I put it in there. I have not one but two mini hauls to do, and I have a couple more surprises that I figured I would do. I don't know if anybody will come to the live stream because this was kind of last minute. I did tell Angel about it yesterday. We did talk about it, but she hasn't been on Facebook. I guess I could have texted her. I could have texted, Michelle too, but anyways, I got ahead of myself. I'm still working on my first cup of coffee. I laid down last night right after my shower and was trying to finish watching season 4 of a show on Hulu, and thanks to my friend Michelle, I have the ability to watch Hulu because I use her account to watch stuff on, and because I couldn't watch it on Freeform because I don't have cable TV and they only let you watch like so many episodes and then they like cut you off. So and I didn't feel like streaming it from my phone, so I logged into Michelle's Hulu and I've been watching it for the past couple days to get season 4 watched. Anyways, so I went to watch that last night. Wasn't really feeling that great, but I knew I had a surprise box coming today. I didn't tell anybody about it. I did post about it, I think 1 or 2 places, but again, most people ignore me on social media, so it is what it is. I've had videos that could have been posted on YouTube the past few days, but to be honest, I've been kind of discouraged lately. A YouTube commenter decided to post my full name and mailing address and everything as a comment on a video on a channel that doesn't have my address listed, which is considered doxing and it's illegal and against YouTube's terms of service. The comment was removed, but even after the comment was removed, they were still able to comment under the comment, which I thought that was a little odd. If I put my address out there, it's one thing, but to have somebody else put my address on a video that didn't have my address listed, that's a little odd. So Angel and I spent hours yesterday going through every video on my second channel to make sure my address was no longer listed anywhere, because that's where the person found it. I know at one point I had it on this channel as a description thing, and it was removed because people were saying that they were going to come to my house and stuff like that, and we own firearms here and I have no problem shooting people. I am registered Republican, even though I kind of think like a Democrat nowadays, but I have no problems protecting my property and my house and the people that live here. And if somebody wants to mail me something, that's fine. Ask me for my address through private message. My email's always in the description box. You can email me and ask for my address, but don't post my address, phone number, things like that as a YouTube comment. That's not appropriate. I don't give my cell phone number out to anybody unless I explicitly trust them. Very few people have my cell phone number, so I don't really talk with people via cell, and if I respect you enough to give you my phone number, you should feel pretty privileged because very few people have this number. The fact that this person went out of their way to ask me if that was my address, they should have just said, hey, just wanted to double check your address. Do you still live at the place where, you've lived for the past, 8 or so years? That would have been fine, but like posting my full fucking mailing address, no, don't do that. It was nice of the person to want to send me something, and I don't mind paying them back for it, since I personally was not able to buy it because it's another country's website. But don't go posting people's personal information on the internet, whether they personally posted it somewhere or not. It's not right. It's illegal, and you can go to jail for it, no matter what country you live in, because it's if I'm not mistaken, it's now more of a broad thing, like on Twitter. No matter what country you're in, if you dox somebody on Twitter, you're going to jail. The people that were exposed can have you arrested no matter what fucking country you're in. So just keep that in mind. I don't hide my address because, again, we own firearms, and if you show up at my house, I will shoot you. So, and I've made that explicitly clear from day one. I went back through some of my old videos on this channel and found where there's like videos of me showing off my firearms. So I have no problem defending myself. And if somebody is not supposed to be at my house or comes by uninvited, I will take whatever precautionary methods that I need to protect myself and my family and my property. So having my address is one thing. That's, to me, it's not a big deal. I live here with my father and my brother and my menagerie of animals. But posting it on the internet for other people to see that might not know me or might not watch me or might be malicious, that's not cool. So just want to be perfectly clear about that. I don't like, if I get a box in the mail, I don't like hide my address or anything like that. I am a business as well. So, the business is listed here. I don't have a P.O. box. I cannot afford $68 every 6 months to pay for a P.O. box, even though I had one at one point, but I couldn't afford it anymore, so I had to let it go. But the thing is I shouldn't have to pay for mail in town when I have a perfectly good working mailbox out front, and I can walk right out my front door and get it and then come back in. I don't want to have to feel obligated to go to the post office at least once a week to check mail and to pick up mail and to waste the gas, and then you get there and then there's nothing there. I mean, there's no point in that for me. So it's a waste of money to pay over $100 a year for a post office box, and it's the gas money. Even on a motorcycle, it's not that expensive for gas to get to the post office and back, but for me, it's one of those, it's not only inconvenient for me, but it also is an extra cost that I don't need to undertake. So be mindful. If you want my address, send me a message online as a direct message or email me. I don't have a problem giving my address out. Don't post my address in a public forum where other people can have access to it, period. End of story. And I'm going to leave that here. So, unboxing, lots of stuff, couple of mini hauls. I have a pile of purple stuff on the floor, and we'll get into that. So I guess we'll get into one of the things first. I've been testing out a new product that was sent to me through Octoly. And the funny thing is the side of my face that I've been testing it on, because I've only been doing like half and, one side with it and one side without it. The side that didn't have it is all broke out. I'm like, what? So that doesn't make sense. But like my chin right here hurts really bad because I'm all broke out on my chin. I'm broke out all through here. I do have a small spot right here that came up last night, but that wasn't there when I went to bed last night. It showed up this morning, so it could be stress. But I went out the other day to meet up with my friend Diana at Joann's and picked up a couple of things, and we'll get into what I picked up. in a minute. But I have been wearing this product every day on half of my face since I got it, so I could test it out and then write an honest review. It's from Innisfree. It is their Daily Defense. It's a sunscreen. It's a broad spectrum 36. Now, for those of you that might not remember, I did test out one of their bubble charcoal masks that has walnut shell in it, and I told you guys to stay the fuck away from it. This, on the other hand, I have used so many different sunscreens on my face, and they all do this. They all break me out. They all irritate my skin. They all give me weird red, dry, itchy patches. They all, some of them even break me out in hives. Like this Neutrogena one, I can use this on like my neck and lower, or on my arms, even my ears, but on like my entire facial skin, if I put this on, I'm like burning. My face breaks out within seconds. I have to wash it off. I can't use this on my face. The only one I've ever been able to use on my face is the Palmer's Baby one. And I'm not quite sure. I kind of wish, you know, people talk about the difference between mineral sunscreen and chemical sunscreen. Other than looking at the ingredients to see which has what chemicals in it, you're not gonna know. Like, let's see, these have 1, 2, 3. The three of the same ingredients are listed on both of these. So let me get the other one. All right, stay back. Stay. Let's see. This is the Even Tone Sun Care Baby Body and Face with Cocoa Butter. It's from Palmer's. This is the other one that I can use on my face. This feels a little greasy. And this one, the top 3 ingredients in this one are also in here. So I'm guessing these are all chemical sunscreens and not mineral. But some of the other sunscreens that I have tried really freak my skin out. Like I said, this is the only one I can use on my face. And these come in and out of stock at Walmart. So I bought like 3 or 4 of them. They were like $2 a piece. I was like, yes, it's SPF 50. But this one here really irritates my face, so I use it like on my neck and my arms and my hands, which is why it stays on the bathroom counter. But this is the other Innis. Oh no, you're not. My bad. It's the same color. Where is it? Here you are. Okay, this is the one I thought it was. It's not. It's down here. Oh no, this is the one I actually liked. Alright, let me get both out because I don't want to misconstrue what I was saying, because I don't want people to... Okay, so the one that has the bubble one that has charcoal and the walnut shell that I was telling people to avoid is from Canon, Caolion. It's the Blackhead O2 Bubble Pore Pack. This is the one I was saying to avoid. It has walnut shell in it. This is the Innisfree one. I actually liked this one. I've used it a couple of times. It is a clay mask. I believe it's got kaolin in it. This is the Innisfree Pore Clearing Clay Mask with Super Volcanic Clusters. So this one, if I remember, has a little bit of like gritty feel to it, but it's not because of walnut. And this one doesn't have the ingredients on it. But this came from an Ipsy, I believe, and I really liked this. So this is from the same brand as the sunscreen. I'm really liking the sunscreen. I've had it for a full week now. I've been using it on this half of my face every day, and it actually looks like not only is my face even more even toned, but you can see all the breakouts on my chin and up here where I've been breaking out, even on the side of my nose where I've been breaking out on this side of my face. This is where I've been using it. My face looks a little smoother. I mean, I've got this big yellow strip here because I'm really not feeling that great. But other than this one right here, which could easily be from my glasses or my sunglasses or both, This side has no breakouts on it at all. And most sunscreens, like I said, really like freak out my skin. So I'm really happy that this hasn't been breaking me out. So I'm gonna put that back on the counter and put these back in here. So that was the first update. That was sent to me, like I said, by Octoly. What Octoly is like something that influencers get product for free to test out, and then you leave a review online. I'm not listed as an influencer because I don't get 1,000 views on a video in a month, and that was one of the requirements. You have to have 1,000 subscribers, and you get 1,000 video views on at least one video every month for them to actually bump you up to the influencer status, which gives you the opportunity to pick more items. On influencer, not on influencer, on Octoly, because I did test out the, well, I really just need to leave this open. The first product I got from influencer was this from Goop Beauty. These were those peel pads. I still need to do like a wrap up video of that. That's why the box is still in there, so I can remember. I just haven't been feeling that great lately, so I haven't filmed it yet. But that was the first product I got from Octoly. I tested out the first two. They give you 14 days to try the product, and then you have to write a review and then make sure that they know that it was gifted and that kind of thing. It gives me a chance to test out these really expensive brands and see if I like the product. This I really like. And it's quite pricey, but I think finding a sunscreen that I can wear on my face that, number one, doesn't stink horrifically of sunscreen, doesn't break me out, doesn't irritate my skin, and actually looks like it's smoothing my skin and leaves me more hydrated and evening my skin out a little bit. I think that's also a bonus. That's what I've noticed so far using it. But if it wasn't for things like Octoly, I wouldn't have had a chance to try this out. That's why I get Ipsy every month, because I get a wide variety of things that I can test out, and it's like $12 a month. Now granted, it was nice when it was $10 a month and, you know, $3 add-ons and whatnot, but you know, they're up in their game a little bit. The packaging has gotten a little bit better. The makeup bags still, I mean, I don't use them, so there's that. I don't go anywhere. I have no need to use a makeup bag, and I don't carry a purse. I carry a wallet, and so, but I thought that was cool that I got a chance to, it's a high-end product. It has amazing ingredients in it. I do believe it's a Korean skincare brand. Distributed, yeah, made in Korea. Distributed by Amore Pacific in New York. So I kind of thought this was Korean. But yeah, I like getting products to test out, and if it's free and all I have to do is be honest with a review, I don't mind doing it. So if you guys want like a full video breakdown on the ingredients of this and my thoughts on it, let me know. I will get that working. All right, we're gonna do one haul, and then we'll go back to something, a surprise that I got that I was not expecting at all, and then we'll do another haul, and then we'll do an unboxing, and then that should be it. Okay, so at Joann's the other day, now granted the girl at the register really irritated me and was not a very good experience in this store, other than the lady that helped me in the fabric department. She was wonderful. My friend Diane and I went there. I had some cotton polyfill to give her, and I had some yarn to give her for some of the projects and stuff that she works on a regular basis. And we decided to meet up, and I went and I had 6 patterns picked out. They were $2 each, or $1.99 each. But then when I got to the register, the girl said she couldn't scan my card, and then the discount wouldn't work because it was online only, even though it says right at the top, in store only, and it was a big thing. So I ended up having to put 2 of the patterns back, but I got 6 different patterns for sewing, and I picked up 9.5 yards of fabric. So here's the first set of patterns I got. These are all from Simplicity. It's like an elven looking style dress. I like both designs, and I would wear either of these on like a regular basis. So this was the first one. Then Diane and I were talking about capes.
So this was one of the cape patterns, and I like the detailing on the inside of this. It's like little like witchy houses. And then this cape has a hood, and then you've got a small like bolero type cape, and then this one's like a little Red Riding Hood crop. So there's 4 different cape designs in here, which I thought were really neat. So there was that. This one was a pattern that actually Diana picked up that she liked, that she wanted, and I was like, okay, I have to get that. That's super cute. I like wearing stuff like this. I love polka dots. My dad absolutely hates polka dots. But there's a couple of different designs. This is more like a bandeau style, whereas this one's more like a bralette style, and then you have the actual bandeau type. You have a crisscross, and then, you know, you've got the halters and whatnot. So this was the 3rd pattern that I got. And then the 4th pattern I got is kind of like a cape, but could also be worn as a dress, or it could be like part of a pantsuit thing, kind of like if anybody ever watched the Once Upon a Time shows. If you guys remember the Evil Queen or Regina, she wore these like intricate like jacket type tops and then pants or slacks underneath, and it kind of looked like the top was a gown, but then she moved and this center split would move and you would see the pants underneath, and you're like, oh, that's not a dress. I like that. So I got these. This is the last pattern. This one has a hood on it. I love the puff sleeves. The buttons down the front are beautiful. And again, it looks like a dress, but there is a split in the center. And then this one also looks amazing, but it doesn't have the puff sleeves. So these were the 4 sets of patterns that I got. The other patterns that I got that I had to put back due to lack of money, or I didn't want to overdraft, was a simple like A-line type skirt, and then an A-line style dress. Now for the fun stuff. This is freshly washed. I pulled it out of the dryer yesterday, the day before yesterday. I have to iron it still. This is a satin type fabric. And I gotta find my ballpoint needles. And somehow or another in the washing machine, it got tied in knots. So, like I said, I still have to iron it. There's another knot in it. Look, there's another knot. It's this like beautiful royal purple shade, and it's so soft. And because I just washed it, it smells amazing as well. Because I use those like scent bead releaser things. There's the back. Look at how gorgeous this is. So I was gonna go and look for some sort of velvet or velveteen fabric, because I want to do this as like a lining, and then that as like an outside like thing. But like, can you imagine a cape being made out of this? Or even a dress for that matter. Now granted, a dress that's gonna show every line and wrinkle and fat roll, but you know, I'm not 20 anymore, but I have 9.5 yards of this stuff, and it's beautiful. So that was the one haul. So I have to get these unfolded, ironed, cut out, labeled, that kind of thing. And I don't know which one I want to make first. This one I have another fabric in mind for, this like halter style top. I think it's really cute. So I might try and make this, and it's got tucking on the side here so that it pulls in, because I don't know if other girls have this issue, but I have round instead of pointy. So when things cut here, they kind of like gape open in the armpit, and I hate that. So the fact that there's like tucking, it almost looks like it's a dart more or less on the side where the armpit is, where it comes up to the, you know, the halter top. I think that will help with the little pooching effect that you get near the armpit. So I'm excited about these. I know I want to do this like red style cape, but I want the hood also from this one. I don't care for like the spider webbing effect in the front. I would probably just cut it all as one pattern and then just skip that detailing. But I think that I will probably try and make a cape for like October stuff. So when I get into all my October looks, because I already have a black cape that I made years ago, but
I haven't really worn it a whole lot, and I needed some stuff in other colors because I have the black dress which needs to be repaired. Actually, what I want to do is take it apart, copy it, and then remake it in other fabrics. I have a green dress that has a built-in hood that is almost the exact same design, but it's a little too tight in the chest area because I have, now that I'm aged a little bit, I'm a little bit bustier than I used to be, and I have a little bit more breadth in my chest. I was more like a 33, 34 before. Now I'm more like a 34 to almost 35. So that dress is really small and it pulls a lot on my chest. So I don't know if I can release some of the seam in it and try and give myself another half an inch of fabric somewhere and try and allow for, because there's a seam that runs right down the center of that dress. See if I can kind of take it apart and then put it back together a little bit to give myself some more breathing room. Okay, so the other box I got, which was the graphic for the thumbnail, was from Influencer. I got this box, and it comes with a note and everything. Comes with a card. I now have some more pink tissue paper that I can use for packing orders, which I have an order sitting on my desk to go out. The girl placed the order like almost at noon, so it wouldn't have gone out today anyways. But I didn't just get one product or two products. I got 3 products from Drunk Elephant. I opened that box sitting at my desk and I about fell out my chair. I'm going. So for those of you that know, that have been on my channel for a while, you know I have issues with a dry, itchy scalp. I do not have dandruff. I have never had any type of like scalp conditions or anything like that. I just have very dry skin, like everywhere. And so I have been having like problems because I ran out of the Nioxin shampoo that I was using to help with the itching, and mainly the itching is all right here. So I take surveys on Influencer all the time to possibly get a Vox box. That's what this is a Vox box, where they try and match a person with products so that they need reviews on. I did some research on these last night. I used them yesterday, and then I did research on them last night after I used them, so I know a little bit more about them. If you guys want a full video breakdown on all 3 of the products, I have no problem doing that. So far, I really like the product. This one here comes with a really interesting tip so that you can do like more precise application. Everything is recyclable. Everything. And it even tells you on here, like the tube is a number 2, the cap is a number 5, and it tells you what recycling guidelines they are for them. And it says you can either, and also on here, there's recycling guidelines. Look at how cool that is. I was like, what? So it says, wait, don't throw us away, we're recyclable. It says for like the shampoo, I think that, yeah, that's the shampoo. Unscrew and remove the cap. Pop off the shoulder from the side. Cap must be off in order to remove, and recycle all 3 pieces. So again, the bottle is a number 2, the cap is a number 5. So you take this off, and then you remove this colorful piece. This is how you determine what's what, whether you're using the shampoo or the conditioner. I like how Drunk Elephant does color coding. I mean, they could have just stuck with a green lid versus the powder blue one, but in a shower, sometimes I don't even turn the light on and get a shower half the time. So these would be kind of hard to distinguish in the shower in dark settings. So I understand why they did the little shoulder here. I haven't tried to pry it off yet, but I think it's a really neat idea that not only on the card does it tell you how to remove the things so that they can be recycled, but the fact that all of it is recyclable, I think that's amazing. And all they had was like a little thing taped over the top of it so that you knew that it hadn't been opened before. This one left a little sticky spot on it, but it's no big deal. This is the TLC Happy Scalp Scrub, And then this one is the Cocomino Glossing Shampoo and the Cocomino Marula Cream Conditioner. I have used all of these in my hair. I washed my hair with it last night. I did the scrub first. This is you're supposed to use like once a week, the shampoo and conditioner and stuff, you know. The shampoo actually says only use once, and I did use it as directed. I'm surprised I didn't have to shampoo twice. I'm a 2 shampoo, 1 conditioner kind of girl. So I was very surprised I didn't have to double shampoo with that product. And then I did some research into who the collaborator was, because Chris McMillan was the one who worked with the owners of Drunk Elephant, or the original owners of Drunk Elephant, who I believe she's no longer the owner, but she's still on the board. So I think that was really like awesome that they worked with a hairstylist who was looking to do something specific with hair products, and they worked together as a team to develop something very specific, and I will get into more details about that when I do the video on that, because I do plan on doing a video on it. So this was sent by Influencer. I do believe I have 14 days to test it out and whatnot, and then write my reviews, I think, on Sephora. I did read the reviews on Sephora. I tell you what, some of these people, and I could tell which ones were reviews that they got the product from Influencer. The day I got this box, I looked on Sephora for the products, because the shampoo and conditioner are $25 each. The scalp treatment is $36, just to see what the prices were, and instructions and directions and ingredients and that kind of stuff. I wanted to make sure I wasn't going to be allergic to something. The reviews are kind of like half-assed. It makes me wonder if they got the product and then didn't try it and then just left a review. And I read some of the reviews. Some of them were kind of helpful. Most of them were not. So I don't know. I guess I'm more conscientious when it comes to reviewing a product. I like to weigh pros and cons, talk about what it did, what I was expecting, what it didn't do, that kind of thing. That's what I like to see when I look at a review, not, it smelled nice, 3 stars. Okay, why did you give it 3 stars? It smelled nice. What else? It smelled nice? That's all they left. It smelled nice. And 3 stars. I'm curious, why did you give it 3 stars? What about it did you not like? So that's something that I wondered if maybe it's just a mean thing. I don't know. Could be. Okay, so that one's down. I can put this box off the counter now, because this will go back out in the office and I'll reuse this to pack orders. And put those down there too, because that's going to go back out to the other shop. Okay, Walmart haul. I guess we'll get the gross one out of the way. I am almost out of toilet bowl cleaner, so this is something I picked up. You know, I wanted the Clorox one, but they were out, so I got Lysol instead. And you know, since it comes in my bathroom, I might as well show it to you. It's not like I'm just makeup. But I wanted to get a different version of the Shea Moisture. Let me grab the other 2 I have over here. I didn't realize I still had some, because I usually only buy one at a time and then I wait and use them. So the ones that I normally use, and this is how they normally come, is the African black soap with shea butter, and then the olive and green tea shea butter soap with avocado. This is for like dry, aging, sensitive skin. This one is for like more acneic or breakout, but it's also used for like people with severely dry skin. So these are the 2 I normally use. So I picked this one up. This one is Indian Hemp and Shea Butter Inflammation Therapy Medicated Cleansing Bar. Sensitive skin, relief, soothe, and moisturize. So I guess I'll stick my nose in it. Oh, it's green. Kind of smells like cucumber. Is there cucumber in here? Okay, there's calendula in here, which those that don't know, that's marigold. Coconut, shea butter, cannabis sativa seed oil. I am not. Why do you smell like? You smell like cucumber. You've been beat up pretty bad too, you poor thing. Anyways, it has a light cucumber fragrance, and I keep smelling it, so it's not making me nauseous. That one smells like another bar, so I had this one sitting on my Yardley lavender. I love the way this one smells. It smells like bubble gum. Anyways, I have this in a body lotion in there, and it smells amazing. So this was the second item that I picked up at Walmart. And then I have a shocker for you guys. I got not one, not two, not three, but 4 makeup items that were unopened, and 2 of them are glosses. So this one is the e.l.f. lip lacquer in clear, and it's got this really neat little, it starts here and then it goes all the way back, so your label, and it has this like, look, it is unopened. Something designed like this and it's not freaking open. I am shocked. So anyways, you like peel this and then it cracks it open and then you can get into your lip product. But I mean, it's got a cute little, it's like a little miniature lip gloss purse. But I got this because it was clear and I thought it was cute. This is the shade Libra from the Color Icon Wet n Wild collection, and it's like this really pretty pink with orange and gold and pink glitter in it, and it too is sealed. I'm like, what? This came out like a year ago, but my Walmart didn't carry them when they first came out, so now all of a sudden they're carrying them, and I was like, I mean, it is my birth sign, so but yeah, I was shocked that this was on their website so I could buy it. But it's a beautiful color. It's a color that I will wear, and hopefully it's not going to be too gummy or sticky, but I was surprised it was sealed, unopened. After the last 2 lip products that I got from Wet n Wild that were open and already used, I was like, okay. Next I got the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Pro Last. I have this in other shades. I have White Luster Moon something. I have a purple one and a white one. This one is in brown. The brown, I got to thinking, the brown eyeliners that I have all have some sort of sparkle in them. Whether it's like gold or silver or bronze, or some of them are like brown metallic. I was like, I don't just have a brown eyeliner. I want a brown eyeliner. I have a brown liquid liner, but I don't have a brown liner that I can put in my waterline. So I picked this up, and then because everybody's like raved about L'Oreal mascaras, and Shelly loves her L'Oreal Lash Paradise, and I hate the wand on it, I decided I'd get a L'Oreal mascara to try, even though I'm a Maybelline girl when it comes to mascaras. I like my Maybelline. CoverGirl are kind of, I've never really tried Rimmel or Revlon or some of the other ones. I really am a Maybelline mascara girl. So I got this one. This is the telescoping one. It's a long, skinny silicone wand. It's supposed to add length and a little bit of volume, and it's a skinnier one. I wanted the color brown black, but they were out, so I got black. But you know, they have 3 shades. They have very black, black, and brown black. So I picked the brown black, and I got black, which was a substitution, but that's okay. I mean, it's a mascara. They could have sent me purple and I'd still worn it. But there's like the brush design. So I won't open this right now. I will add it to my goodies of stuff to open. So because I'm working on, I want to try and use all of the mini mascaras and stuff that I have, and like just work on like one mascara at a time kind of thing, because I'm noticing like the one I just opened for this month to use, I'd only used it for like 2 weeks before, and it seems different than it did before. So last thing in this version of the haul is this clip and pin set. It's like pastel. I kept looking for certain things at my desk and I couldn't find them, and then I needed push pins and I couldn't. I have an entire freaking pack of push pins. Hell if I know where it's at. I even have ginormous push pins, the ones that are like this big around. They're like enormous. I couldn't find them. So this was in the like school section on the Walmart website. This is, It includes 12 19mm binder clips, which are the ones that you flip the little things up and you pinch it and it's got an alligator mouth. 4 25mm binder clips, 133mm paper clips, and 40 push pins. And they're all like these really pretty like pastel colors. And those of you that know me, I like mint and purple together. Like, this is one of my bath rugs. It's this like mint color. My bathroom was mint and purple. I got too many towels. I can't. Wait, here. At my old house, this was one of my This is one of my decorative towels. It's like blue and mint, but then and it has dragonflies on it. The towels that I had were purple, like a light purple color, which they're in behind here, and I'm not moving this stack to get to them. But I like the colors mint and purple together. I think that they complement each other well. So when I saw this pack and the colors in it, I had to get it. And this is in like a kind of cute tray. But these are those alligator clips I was talking about. We always use these when my mom... It ran off. Good thing it didn't go in the sink. Let me put something in there so it doesn't fall in the hole. So you basically take the clip and flip it back and then go. That's what we used to do when I was a kid. But these are like great especially when you're doing like court records and stuff, and you don't need staple holes on things because you're gonna have to keep shifting through the papers. These were amazing for doing that. And these come in 2 different sizes, which is fine because I like these. Oh, there's a funny color blue one in here. You're like a grayish blue color, marble color, and it's got like the bluish green kind of color, and then 2 shades of purple. Oh no, wait, you're pink. And you got pink and purple. So those are those, and then of course I always, I'm one of the weirdos that like if I see paper clips on the ground, I pick them up, put them in my pocket. But these were the ones I really needed, was the push pins. So I'm happy I got that. This was the last item that was purchased for the haul, and I for the 4 box. And it was like $3 for the whole thing. So, I mean, you can spend like $2 each buying the paper clips and the push pins and the gator clips like individually, but technically you have to pay for it. Put my toilet stuff under the sink. I'm kind of glad I don't have like small children because I don't ever worry about putting stuff under the sink. Put my soap away. And put these things in here. Now the lip products I'll probably use, but I'm going to stick them in the tray first. And I still have 2 other mascaras in here to test out. I have a CoverGirl mascara and of course my Maybelline falsies. So I have other mascaras that I need to try, but now for the last item. And all I've done is open the seal on the box. I haven't done anything else. This is what prompted the live stream. This is the special thing, and I saved it to the last. Here's the box. Anybody guess what it is by the color? No, probably not. This is the latest Trendmood box. This is supposed to include 100% Black-owned beauty brands. So all of the items contained in this box are all from 100% Black-owned beauty brands. And they're all supposed to be indie Black-owned beauty brands, which means independently owned. And I saw that and I was like, oh yeah, that's mine. I believe it was $30, $29.99, or it was $39.99. I didn't realize I was so low on money when I ordered this because I literally spent half of my money on it. Shipping was free.
So what I'm gonna do is tip you guys down a little bit so you can see the box. And we're gonna open this bad boy together. I didn't want to rip it. And I do reuse like stuff like this. I reuse my tissue paper and stuff when I'm packing orders. Okay, I got it. Kind of apropos that they use black tissue paper. So right here on top we have Zodiac Cosmetics in a pretty little organza bag with a 10% off code. Now this is going to be way too dark for me. A lot of this stuff is going to be the wrong color for me, but I got it to support the Black-owned businesses. Oh, and they were donating proceeds to, let me look really quick because I don't want to misquote it. That was another reason why I got the box. A lot of the proceeds were going to help somebody else. It's been a couple weeks since I bought it, so. Okay. It's coming soon. That's the wrong post. All right. All net proceeds will be donated to the NAACP. It's $39 for the box, or the NAACP. So there's the information. I don't know if the camera's gonna pick it up because it's screen on screen. But that's why I bought it. It's Black-owned businesses and it's donating to the NAACP. So I thought it was awesome and I couldn't resist. Got two birds with one stone there. Are you the wrong way? Yeah, label is the other way. All right, this is the shade Zeus. Again, this color will probably not work for me. It is not made for somebody of my complexion, which is perfectly okay. I might be able to mix it with some moisturizer, and gosh, look how beautiful that is. And y'all know I love my Zodiac stuff. Now it is sealed, but it's this beautiful like copper bronze shade. And I like how it's got a little thing there. So this was the first item. This is from Zodiac Cosmetics. It is a, I believe it's a body and face highlighter. The shade is Zeus. It doesn't say what it is on the box or anything, so I'm gonna put this back in its goodie bag. So that's item one. Put it to the side. The next item is from Colored Rain. You guys know I love my products from Colored Rain. This is Lip Satin Lipstick in Whipped. Could be taken many different ways. Gimme, 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 gimme. Get out the box! Give it. Alright, so here's the component. Again, the shade is Whipped. I like the color of this. It's pretty. It's a little melted, a little gashed, but it's a pretty color. I will swatch this.
It's like a terracotta-y brown shade. That's pretty. It'll look like a lipstick, so that's pretty. So of course, since I swatched it, I'll be keeping that. This is Give Me Glow 04 OPV Metal and Liquid Glitter. Ooh, that's pretty. So that's definitely like an orangey copper. This would be perfect for like Halloween. Gosh, that's tough. Oh, it's got stuff on the top. Yuck. Well, I didn't have a glitter liner that I could use before for artistic stuff, but I do now. Like I said, this would be perfect for Halloween. I'm gonna have to degunk the top though, that's kind of gross. Ew, it came up. Ew, go away. Yep. We'll do that one last. I don't know what's in here. I thought it was just these products in the palette, but alright, so this is from Mented Nude La La Matte. I do believe this is another lipstick. The box seemed a little big for the lipstick. The lipstick's rolling around in it. Okay, so this is like a MAC lipstick tube. The shade is Nude La La Matte. Mented Cosmetics, made in the USA. It's a soft, like, rubbery matte. Doesn't that look like the other one? I'm gonna hold off on swatching that one. That one looks really close to that. Let me open the other one. Oh, this one's from Propa Beauty. This is Luminous Satin Lipstick in the shade Focused, and because it's got a thingy on the top sealing it, I'm gonna open it from the bottom. And this one's shaped like a Fenty product. Ooh, that's gorgeous. Look at that. Look at the little scoop. Alright, I'm gonna swatch this one. Oh, that's like super creamy. It's like melting on my hand. I didn't want to ruin the pretty little swoop. So I will be keeping that. This one here, it looks very similar, but you know what? I'll swatch it. Oh, it is a different shade. I don't have a whole lot of tones like this, so I'll keep all three of these. These are beautiful. I was worried that some of them I wouldn't be able to wear, and I'm sure when I put them on my mouth that, you know, it'll be a whole different story, but. And then we have, this is the main reason why I got this box. I love Colored Rain eyeshadows. This is the Smoke Show palette. Kind of feels heavy. It's got a mirror, and then these are the shades. So it looks like a bunch of mattes and one shimmer. Okay, if it was me, I would have gotten rid of one of those shades, because they're both very similar. One's just a little bit more peachy than the other one. And then we have Torch, Flammable, and Showtime. Hello? That bottom row didn't swatch too good. These feel super soft though, but I'm also being gentle. Green. What the heck is wrong with that green?
Okay, the green is just weird. It's not, it feels like the other one's in the pan. I thought maybe because it was going over my tendons that it was weird. It just needs building up. And like I said, I would have gotten rid of one of those shades and put something else in there because they're very, very similar. It's like you have a neutral and a warm tone, basically beige shade, and then you've got a neutral and a warm tone brown shade. But as you can see, the browns are very different, whereas this one's kind of like a pinky peach and this one's a straight up peach. That black shimmer is beautiful though. So this was the palette that I got. There's other stuff in here. I didn't know this was supposed to be in here. What is this? Is that everything? Yep, okay. So this is the last item. This is from OPV Beauty. I wasn't expecting anything else. Oh, it's a blush palette. Wait a minute. I didn't think there was a... Oh, I thought maybe that was smaller. I thought the blush palette was going to be the size as the Colored Rain palette. I didn't realize it was this freaking big. I remember there was a blush palette in there now. I didn't press hard enough. I forgot to pull the iPad back up for chat. I have no idea if anybody said anything to me. I have no idea if anybody's even in here. I can barely see the screen. And this thing's heavy too. Alright, so this is a Born to Shine blush palette. God, those things are freaking huge. And it has a humongous mirror on it. Alright, like a corally pink. Shimmery bubblegum pink. This one's beautiful. I thought that said slime. It says smile. Here's the first three. Those are beautiful, but I don't know that those would work on a deeper skin tone. I mean, I understand this wasn't curated for people that were tan, but you know. Oh, that orange shade is beautiful. I don't know that I'd wear it. Hell, I might wear it. Alright, I'm gonna re-swatch that first row again because it just looks sad. This is beautiful. So you have three matte shades, and then you have, this one's kind of got like a little bit of shimmer glitter in it, and then those are both very shimmery shades. This shade is beautiful. Look at that orange. I would have never picked a color like that to wear, but I think it's really pretty on my skin. Maybe because I'm a warm undertone it'll work. And I didn't expect this to be this big. I thought this was the size of the eyeshadow palette. So let me compare these two size-wise, because this is what I thought the size was. See how massive this is compared to the eyeshadow palette? That is crazy. I honestly thought this was going to be this size. I didn't realize that it was so freaking big. I know, that's what she said. Hey, Jason. I didn't know if anybody was here. I'm just, you know, playing with makeup, having fun. You say, I thought you had a little condom. So, anyways, I'm glad I got this. 100% black-owned beauty brands. Proceeds, net proceeds will go to the NAACP, which means whatever. What that means is that they cover the cost of the shipping, the boxes, the cost of the boxes, and to purchase the products to go in the boxes. That has to be paid for first, and then anything extra will go to the NAACP, which I have no problem supporting. So I'm glad that I got it. These are some beautiful shades. I would have never picked out a blush palette that has that orange blush in it. Just like I would have stayed away from these brown shades because it's something that I'm not comfortable with, but I think I will have fun with it. This I'm going to try and use as like a body highlighter. Hell, I might even use it on my face. I don't know. I spent $40 on a box of makeup that I knew wouldn't be perfect for my skin tone, but I'm glad to support indie black-owned beauty brands, and I'm glad I got it. And I think, you know, if they do something like this again in the future, I will definitely try and support them. Didn't realize how broke I was going to be once I bought this because I literally now have no money. But, you know, I'm glad that I got it and that I was able to support, and that's the whole point. You know, all these like new makeup releases and stuff that are coming out, they're nice. But I mean, the company's just going to be making money on it. They're not, it's like the Black Lives Matter movement has been kind of pushed to the side. So it's like they just are going about business as usual. So it's like people stop posting about it, stop talking about it. And it's not as buzzworthy, I guess, right now. So I'm happy with everything I got. I will do a first impression on the eyeshadow palette, and I will try and use the liner in the video as well as the lip. Right now, this eye here has been watering since yesterday, so it burns pretty bad. I haven't been feeling that great the past few days, and so I haven't done makeup. I went out yesterday, and I was going to do makeup to like go do a Walmart pickup order, and then the air broke yesterday, and then the car battery died, and I'm glad that I know how to fix those kinds of things, because Dad wasn't home. But I had a lot of issues with stuff yesterday. The day before that was Thursday, so I had to go to Joann's with Diana, so that was Thursday. I went to go see her, and I picked up that beautiful purple fabric. It's gorgeous. I cannot wait to get it ironed. We found the iron. I didn't know that we still had an ironing board. My dad was like, yeah, I think we got one somewhere. I was like, well, I've checked here and here and here, and I knew we had one, but I can't find it. He goes, I know where it is. And then we go out to one of the buildings, and then it was there. I was like, yes. So the ironing board cover on it needs to be washed. It's in the washing machine right now, but the pad that goes underneath of it is like this weird foam material, so I have to hand wash that because the washing machine would probably eat it. And then I'll be able to iron the pile of almost 10 yards of fabric on the floor, but it's purple and it's beautiful, and I can't wait to use it for things. But yeah, that's everything. The haul, the things I've gotten in the mail, the things I bought, the other things I bought, the other things I bought. So the old man's laughing. Don't know what he's laughing at, but you know, it is what it is. So that's everything. I will, when this renders, I will go through and link everything down in the description box for everything that I can link, whether it's like the Trendmood box, the individual products from the Trendmood box, the like Drunk Elephant products that I got to test out, to review. I will link as many things as I can possibly link down there, but it takes like 12 hours for a live stream to render onto YouTube now. It's taking forever. if you're interested in the patterns and the fabric and stuff like that, the fabric I probably can't link, but the patterns I can. They are from Simplicity, so I usually buy McCall patterns, but those were on sale for like $2 a pattern. You can't beat that when they retail for like $16 to $25 a pattern. So yeah, it was worth it. It was worth it to get all those neat patterns. If I could dress Halloween every day, I would, and anti-Christmas. So anyways, I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you for watching. If you did watch this on the replay, or if you were here like my lurker, Jason. I haven't talked to him a whole lot lately. He's been busy. I've been busy. I haven't been feeling well. I haven't been harassing him every day like I usually do. So, anyways, I will see you guys later. Have a fantastic day or night wherever you are. And I will try and leave some information for the NAACP down in the description box as to what it is, what they do, how they help the Black communities, and things like that. So I will see you guys later. Bye.